Hello, welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's we're looking through, hoping to find those tricky to get alphabet 10p's. Ideally we want some 2019, what dated ones we've never completed a 2019 book in total. We've got A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, R, T, U, V and X, but because so few of the 2019 alphabet 10p's were put into circulation, we started a second 2018 book, which we are now one coin off of completing. We need H for Houses of Parliament, otherwise we will be complete. So I'm sure we're more likely to find one of these than 7 of the 2019s to finish that book, so let's get into these bags and see what we get. Okay then, so we're going to be going through some comments that have been left on my videos the past few weeks whilst the hunt is ongoing. Before we jump into that though, now we are coming up to your last chance to take part in mine and Grossy's attempt to petition the Chancellor of the Exchequer to circulate more commemorative coins, to put a real focus on that. There is a link in the description if you want to go to our sort of template of a letter, which you're more than welcome to amend, adjust, add to or detract from. We're hoping to get them all sent in to the Chancellor to land on the desk on this Wednesday. So obviously sending it first class, send it on Tuesday, second class I guess Monday. So time is running out quick. We want as many letters to land on the desk at the same time, because it'll be a whole avalanche of information, so please do take part in that if you can. You can also email it as well if you're unable to physically mail a copy of the letter. There's details on there as to where you need to address it in email form. Obviously send that on the Wednesday though, rather than before. Oh, there we go. Early in, K for King Arthur. It's a 2019 one. Wow. Very, very cool. We don't see those little dates all that often. So there we go. Superb start. But let's get into some questions then. First comes from William Thomas. Says, "Dude, how rare?" Oh, this is the Benjamin Bunny rotation error I found. I have 3 Benjamin Bunny coins and 4 of the 5 rare coins. If anyone has any, keep hold of them. When I find the last coins, they are getting buried with no map. Lol. Maybe just a bottle filled with sand and coins just to toss into the ocean. So the Benjamin Bunny itself is a very, very common coin. It's the most common commemorative coin you'll find out, or 50p especially, that you'll find out in circulation. So you should find plenty of those. The rotation errors, we don't actually know how many were made, although dies normally last for, is it 500,000 strikes? So there could be up to 500,000 of them. That's assuming that the error is only made on the one batch of them. But we don't really know. That's only speculation. Obviously the die could have worn out earlier. They could have been changed before that. So I would estimate probably less than 500,000 of them. So that's how many I think are out there. But that's just based purely on speculation. That's no hard evidence. It's just information that's been gleaned from being at the Royal Mint experience and being told about things. Mel Timmins says, "I'd love to see the Royal Mint experience £5 coins being made available to all, i.e. not just an exclusive." So I do somewhat agree with that. I like that the Royal Mint does have its own exclusive coins, the Royal Mint experience, so you have to go there, do the tour, or just go to the gift shop and buy these coins specifically from the Royal Mint experience. I think it's great for making it attractive for people to come down. It's fine for me. I go down fairly regularly, and it's not a huge way out of my ways to get there, but I feel for people who live a bit further away, those in Scotland or the east of the country, or places that are hard to sort of drive to and from the Mint. If you're talking about a 3-hour journey, that's 6 hours either way, both ways. That's a long way to go for just what is effectively a single Royal Mint exclusive. I think there needs to be careful consideration as to how many a year are made, because again, not everyone like me can get down there regularly. But I do commend people that go to the Royal Mint experience on a regular basis and resell them, because there's lots of people out there that resell them for reasonable prices, not absolutely price gouging people. If it's a £15 coin, if they're selling it for 30, I don't think that's too inconceivable an amount of money, bearing in mind they've got their costs to get there, they've then got their costs of postage, and if you think about it, that's a £15 markup. How far does £15 worth of petrol, £15 worth of bus fares, £15 worth of train fares get you? A £15 markup isn't a huge markup, considering what it costs for some people to get to the Royal Mint experience. So I kind of get that as well, but obviously if people are asking mental money for it, then don't buy it from those people. Mark Shellard says, show the hand without the glove. Well, I'm not wearing a glove anymore. I have got a plaster on it. So my hand is perfectly fine now, and I'm very grateful for everyone that's sent me kind words of I hope it gets better soon and whatever. I was very fortunate in that it was in a part of my hand, your hand, that doesn't actually move an awful lot, so it's healed very, very quickly. It's more just a big red mark, and I'm just wearing a plaster so that those that are like me a little bit squeamish don't have to see it, because I'm not sure I'd be very happy seeing what is effectively going to be a great big scar on the side of my hand whilst it's still somewhat healing. So that's the only reason. It's perfectly fine, but yes. It's very weird, some people that are desperate to see this wound on my hand. I think it's a little bit odd, but there we go. Right, David W's train video says, I love it. Years of saying that it doesn't exist, now you have 2 in less than a year. So yeah, that's the Benjamin Bunny rotation error. My friend Grossi found, I think, the first one that I was aware of in sort of videos. And just to wind him up, I kept saying it doesn't really exist, even when he showed it to me in person. But that carried on for a very, very long time until I did find it. So that was I did actually tell him prior to the video coming out that I'd found one, and then one of the videos before that I put a Benjamin Bunny in the thumbnail, and he got very excited thinking it was going to be the rotation error he knew was coming at some point, and it wasn't. So I did get a bit of enjoyment at the expense of my good friend Grossi. Gary Mallory says, Christopher, stop eating peanut butter. You are tongue-tied. Have a nice day. It does happen every now and again. I think it's a case that my brain works a little bit quicker than my mouth can at times, and so I try to say a sentence all in one noise. So yeah, I do get tongue-tied on a fairly regular basis, but there we go. None of us are human, are we? None of us are human? None of us are perfect, are we? We're just human. I'm not an alien. I'm really not an alien. Right. Freddie Stather says, would you recommend I do what would you recommend I do with fake £2 coins? Do I spend it or keep it? Okay, so legally I don't think you're allowed to spend it. I think that you could be in trouble for doing so. So what do you do with them then? So I've got my box. I keep all my fake coins as oddities. I think they're kind of interesting, kind of neat. But if you got one in your change, you just got to try and spot it early. We've got a great video over on the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel on how to spot fake coins with a focus on the £2 coin, because I was able to supply a whole bunch of different looking ones to sort of highlight the different elements of fakery that you can spot. Again, you could sell it. You're probably not going to get a huge amount of money for it, but as long as you are very clear in labeling that this is a fake coin, because you don't want to be caught out selling fake coins pretending that they're real ones, like some of the copy Kew Gardens, like some of the copy Aquatics lines over the face, where it's sort of hidden in the depths of a description that it is actually just a copy. It's a fake version of the coin. I think there is a market for people who like fake coins that will pay over face value, or what would be face value, for that denomination as its fake coin. So that's another option for you to mull over. But yeah, take it to the bank maybe. I don't know if they'll exchange it. If you got it from the bank, maybe they'll exchange it, but I don't do that because I don't want to upset my bank, because they're very, very good at supplying me coins, so I don't mind the odd fake one trickling in. Right, Lee Curry says, hi Christopher, I've just been going through my copper jar and found two 1983 new pence 2p coins. Someone told me this is very rare. Is that true? So there's, again, a great video over on the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, which I made for them, all about the new pence 2p coins. So from 1971 until 1981, the coins all say new pence, new penny on all the denominations. From 1982 onwards, they say their denominations, so 1 penny, 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence, etc. In 1983, the wrong die was used for the reverse or tail side of the coin, and it says new pence on that 2 pence, and it's got to be 1982 and onwards for it to be the error, because all the coins minted before that, when we decimalized, they all do say new pence or new penny. So it's the crux is on the dates. If you found two 1983 new pence 2p coins, they are very, very rare and quite valuable, so well done to you. I hope I've explained that well. Right, Carl Gilmore says, after opening roughly 10 £100 bags, I finally found another alphabet one. I won't get disheartened, but they really are super rare, aren't they? Still only have 2 2019s. They certainly are. They are very, very scarce. They're hard to get your hands on. I know lots of people that were fortunate enough to get sealed bags, so £100 of Alphabet 10p's, which is, considering how low the mintage is, they are quite large swathes of it, but fortunate for them to be able to do that and swap the coins for whatever they need and whatever. It's just potluck whether you get those or not. Yeah, they're hard to find. Lots of coin collectors are looking for them, so they'll be taken out of circulation. I read an article about the Olympic 50p's, which I will acknowledge was a few years old, estimating that 75% of the Olympic 50p's have already been taken out of circulation. So who knows how many are out there still. Right, last comment is from John Chapman, who says centime is pronounced centime, not centime. Yes, so the World Coin Hunts. I regularly get picked up on my pronunciation of foreign words. The problem I have is, so we'll take the Norwegian currency, pre-euro currency, ORE, O-R-E. I always pronounced it OR. I was told it wasn't OR, it's ERA. I started saying ERA, and then I was told, no, it's ORA, ORA. So I think I've just got to say it how I think it's said. Obviously, there's elements that of anglicisation of things. We say Germany, we don't say Deutschland. The country's called Deutschland by people who live there. And so I think an element of anglicisation isn't the end of the world, because I am a UK channel. I make videos about UK coins and the world coins. I do my absolute best, but I can't always get it right. And the problem is sometimes when I change it up, I then get called out by other people. So I just think it looks like it says centime. I will keep saying centime, centime. It doesn't seem right to me. But even though it probably is right, and that's probably how they say it over there, there are plenty of other things that are pronounced differently in different countries, and unless I had multiple variants of the Christopher Collects channel pronouncing everything for different dialects and regions, I give up. So I guess it's like scone. I say scone, lots of people say scone. I just think it's just one of these variations that can't be helped. But that being said, let's get back to some coins. Well, there we go. Results from today. Jersey. Always nice to find a territory coin, 2014. This one I pulled out because I'm sure that says something. I just can't work it out. I don't know whether it's just someone's coloured in, drawing on the face of the coin, or whether it's actually words. If I've drawn a necklace on the coin, I have no idea. I cannot for the life of me work out what it says. Let me know in the comments what you think that says, or if it even is something or just someone just scribbling. But I do think it's kind of cool seeing coins that have been written on. But Starfind, holy Toledo, it's a 2019 Alphabet 10p. These are so hard to find. To find one, even though it's not a new one for the book, one of the 7 we still need. I'm still very, very happy to have come across it. So there we go. Let me know, as I said, what do you think that says in the comments. I'm really fascinated to know, because I have no idea what it says. But as ever, links will be in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to hop on over there and join myself and a bunch of other coin collectors there. Also links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, the PO Box address you can write into, and of course the Britannia Coin Company, who I work for as my day job, making videos for them, so please do check that channel out as well. All it leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!